Welcome back to the channel, car lovers. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting releases in the automotive world, the 2025 Ford Mustang GT, the next-generation muscle car that's redefining what American performance is all about. Now, the Mustang has always been more than just a car. It's a symbol of freedom, speed, and raw attitude. But with the 2025 model, Ford is stepping into a new era. The question is, can the new Mustang GT carry the weight of its legendary name while pushing the muscle car into the future? Well, stick with me because by the end of this video, you'll have the full breakdown: exterior, interior, engine, features, performance, and my honest take on whether this is the ultimate Mustang yet. Let's start with the exterior because, let's be honest, the Mustang has always been about turning heads. The 2025 Ford Mustang GT doesn't disappoint. From the very first glance, it's clear that Ford wanted to respect tradition while injecting modern aggression. The front fascia is sharper, with redesigned LED headlights that almost feel like they're staring you down. The hood sits low and muscular, sculpted with aerodynamic creases that hint at the power underneath. One of the standout elements is the wider stance. The 2025 GT looks planted, hugging the ground in a way that screams performance. Around back, you'll find the iconic tri-bar taillights, but this time, they're slimmer, sleeker, and connected with a blacked-out panel that adds a futuristic edge. The quad exhaust pipes are still there, and believe me, they're not just for show. Buyers can choose between new color options like Vapor Blue Metallic and Carbonized Gray, giving the car a modern palette without losing its bold Mustang personality. And for those who want extra flair, the GT Performance Package adds more aggressive aero components, bigger wheels, and Brembo brakes peeking from behind the spokes. The result: a car that honors its muscle car DNA but looks fresh enough to compete with European and Japanese rivals on design. Step inside the 2025 Mustang GT, and you'll immediately notice something different. Ford has taken the interior from classic muscle car simplicity to something that feels closer to a cockpit. Front and center is a fully digital 12.4-inch instrument cluster that blends seamlessly into a massive 13.2-inch center touchscreen. Both displays are customizable, powered by Ford's latest NC4 system. The cool part: drivers can even choose between classic Mustang gauge designs and futuristic layouts depending on their mood. The steering wheel has been reworked, thick, flat-bottomed, and leather-wrapped, giving you that track-ready feel. Material quality is also a huge step up from older models. Soft touch panels, contrast stitching, and optional Recaro sport seats make the cabin feel premium while keeping the driver at the heart of the experience. Ford hasn't forgotten about technology either. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and a high-quality B&O sound system are all on the menu. But what really stands out is how driver-focused the cabin feels. Everything is angled toward the driver, making sure this still feels like a Mustang and not just another digital-heavy car. And yes, it still has a usable back seat for short trips, though let's be real, most buyers aren't worried about rear passenger comfort when they buy a Mustang. Now for the part everyone's been waiting for: performance. The 2025 Ford Mustang GT comes with an updated 5.0-liter Coyote V8, and this engine is the soul of the car. Ford has tuned it to produce up to 480 horsepower and 415 lb-ft of torque in standard form, and if you opt for the active performance exhaust system, that number bumps up even higher. That means this Mustang isn't just about looks, it's ready to dominate on the road and the track. Transmission options include a 6-speed manual. Yes, enthusiasts can still row their own gears, and a 10-speed automatic for those who want the quickest shifts possible. Ford knows its audience, and keeping the manual alive is a bold, refreshing choice in today's market. Performance is further enhanced by available MagneRide adaptive suspension, which constantly adjusts to road conditions, giving you sharper handling when you need it and comfort when you don't. Combine that with launch control and electronic line lock for drag racing, and you've got a car that's just as fun to drive as it is to look at. The Mustang GT also benefits from improved aerodynamics and chassis rigidity, meaning cornering feels more confident than ever before. It's no longer just a straight-line muscle car. This is a performance machine capable of taking on twisty roads with ease. Of course, numbers only tell half the story. What's it actually like to drive? The moment you fire up that V8, you're greeted by the unmistakable Mustang soundtrack, a deep, throaty rumble that can only come from a naturally aspirated American engine. Thanks to the active exhaust system, you can control the sound, from quiet neighborhood-friendly mode to full-on track growl that will make heads turn blocks away. On the road, the Mustang GT feels sharper and more responsive than its predecessor. The steering is precise, the body roll is well-controlled, and acceleration is instant. The manual transmission is smooth and engaging, making every gear change feel rewarding. Meanwhile, the automatic delivers lightning-fast shifts for those chasing the best performance times. This balance between raw muscle and modern refinement makes the 2025 GT one of the most well-rounded Mustangs ever. Ford hasn't ignored safety either. The 2025 Mustang GT comes loaded with Ford Co-Pilot 360 technology, which includes adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, and even evasive steering assist. Now, purists might roll their eyes at driver aids in a muscle car, but let's be honest, these features don't take away from the thrill. Instead, they make daily driving more practical and safer, which means more people can enjoy the Mustang without compromise. So, how much will all this set you back? The 2025 Mustang GT starts around $45,000, with prices climbing into the mid-$50,000 range depending on options and packages. When you consider the performance, technology, and heritage baked into this car, it's still one of the best performance bargains on the market. So here's the bottom line. The 2025 Ford Mustang GT is everything we love about the Mustang. The sound, the power, the style, but refined for a new generation. It's not just a muscle car, it's a statement that the V8 isn't dead yet, and Ford is making sure the Mustang stays king of the road. If you've ever dreamed of owning a Mustang, this might be the perfect time to make that dream real. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more car content, and drop a comment below. What do you think of the new Mustang GT? Is it the best one yet? Until next time, keep driving, keep dreaming, and I'll see you in the next video.